Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. A tragedy has happened to one of the Emir in Nigeria. And it was gathered that Alhaji Bashir Saudu Namaska, that's the son of the second Sultan of Kontangora, Alhaji Saidu Namaska, reportedly got married. And this bad incident just happened shortly after this guy just got married. He was now killed by armed bandits. Is it not a very, very painful incident that has just taken place? Look at a guy who just got married. This is a young man. He just got married, and the next thing was an attack from armed bandits. And it was reported that the Webster University St. Louis, Missouri graduate and Sardauna of Kontangora was killed on Thursday afternoon, May 20th, 2021, when bandits invaded a farm belonging to his own father at the Masuj village along Kontangora Rijal Road. However, Samaila Ibrahim had shared photos from the wedding of the prince and his wife. This is the wedding. You can see the wedding ceremony. You can see the young man there and his young, beautiful bride. How sad can this be? The guy just married, and as soon as he just got married, this armed bandits now took this man away from his young wife. Now this lady is now a young widow. Why do some people now resort into violence like this? Taking loved ones away from their own family. Isn't this very, very sad to hear? And he was also the graduate of the Webster University, St. Louis, Missouri. And this guy decided after he graduated, let him settle down and start off his own family. And as soon as he decided to do that, after the wedding ceremony, they decided that this guy is not going to live with his wife. Instead, they will cut his life short. When will all of this end? A lot of people are living in fear. People can't even do anything freely anymore. Even you come to your own house, you're being attacked. Outside, they are being attacked. People live now like they are in a strange land, because you can never tell when these people would come and attack or take loved ones away from their families. Some would even go to the extent of having to take them away. They would request for ransom. Even after you've paid the ransom, they will still take the life of your family member away. People that are doing this, don't they have a heart? Don't they have a conscience? Look at this young lady, is now a widow. You can see how this guy happily celebrated his wedding, had a good wedding ceremony, unknown to him that that will be the last with his wife. He never knew that he was not going to spend time with his wife. Alright, right now, when people take the life of loved ones away, what have they gained? What have they achieved? Because from here, these armed bandits did not even request for any form of ransom that you would say, okay, probably they took this young man's life away from him because of the ransom. But that wasn't the case at all. Shortly after his wedding, they decided to take this young man away from his wife. How long will people live like this in fear? How long will they keep taking lives away from people? Innocent lives. People that have done nothing wrong to them. Some people just do this out of pleasure. Some people just do this out of fun. But you can't gamble with people's lives. You can't use people's life for fun. You can't use people's life as a bait. And then some of them are so mean that if you've requested for a ransom, why don't you leave those lives alone and take the ransom and go? Yet they will not do that. They still stay back to take these lives away from their loved ones. And they tend to forget the pain you inflict. You can never know the pain of a lost loved one except it has affected that person directly. Imagine the pain this lady will be going through at the moment. You just got married to someone, happy that you're going to spend the rest of your life with someone you love. And within a short period of time, the person is taken away from you. Isn't this a very, very painful way to allow people to live their lives? It's difficult to let the pain of a loved one away from your mind. You'll keep living it over and over again because it's an unexpected event that has just taken place. This lady never knew that her husband, whom she was celebrating with, would pass away. Neither did this young man know that he was going to live a short period of time with his newly married bride. Alright, now what were they requesting for? Nothing. Just killing somebody has become something that people have taken for pleasure. Some people have taken it upon themselves as their own job. Some are just there and waiting to be hired to go and take the life of a loved one away from them. How do they feel when these people will be crying and asking for help, or asking or begging them to please spare their lives? It seems their consciences are completely dead, that when they do these things, they don't even care anymore whether these people have other loved ones at home waiting for them. It's such a pain. Imagine that you are home waiting for your husband or your wife to come back, and the next thing is you get a news that this person is no more alive. It's so devastating, depressing, and heartbreaking at the same time. Losing your fellow human being, your loved one that was not sick, nothing, the person was okay and healthy, all because of some other human beings that have just taken it upon themselves that this is their own way of livelihood. Some of them are doing it for their own paid job. Why? Taking other people's lives? And you know, it's so painful because lives cannot be bought back again. When someone is gone, the person is gone. It's not like you say, okay, this person is dead now, I can get this person again. Or you can go and clone this kind of a person, the same person, and bring him back to life again. It's not possible. That is why death is very, very painful. When you lose a loved one, the pain of knowing that you won't see this person ever again, that is even the major thing that gets people into a lot of depression. If it was in a case where you know that something can be done to resuscitate these dead people, you wouldn't feel so bad about it. But it's so bad that a life lost can never be regained ever again, no matter what the person does. It's such a pain that the Emir of Kontangura has just lost his own son. And look at this young, beautiful bride. Look at this young couple. Why can't people let people live their lives? Why do other people take it upon themselves to cut other people's lives short? And they take pleasure in doing this. You'll just be wondering and asking yourselves, are these people human beings like you that are doing this? I pray this will come to an end. Some of them go to farm, innocent people that are there just managing their lives in the villages. They go there, they attack them and take their lives away from them. For what reason? The rate of insecurity is coming so alarming these days that people just live their lives in fear. Some people are even scared. Going out is a problem. Even staying in your own house is a problem. What do they expect people to do? I just pray something should be done with the rate of insecurity that is alarming every now and then. And it's usually painful when you just hear that someone just got married or someone is about getting married and they take their spouse away from them. May the soul of Alhaji Bashir Saudu Namaskar rest in peace, and may God console his wife and his entire family. Also, the Emir of Kontangura, may God console him. Losing your son, a young man like this, it's not easy. You can imagine how the parents would even feel. Your son you have groomed and trained, and he's a matured man now, trying to start off his own life, and someone from nowhere will just come and take your son's life away from him. The pain the parents would even feel, you can't even quantify it. It's so painful. Seeing a parent lose their children, it's one of the most painful deaths that a parent would feel, because most parents would always pray that they shouldn't be the one to bury their children should be the ones to bury them as a result of old age. And you coming to bury your own child, it's not an easy thing at all. Thinking of it alone, it's so devastating. I just pray that all of this should come to an end somehow, because it's really difficult living like this, living where you are not even sure of what will happen the next second or the next minute. Whether you are indoor or you're outside, it's really scary. Friends, this is really sad. It's a very painful incident that has just happened. Please, if you have anything to say, you can put that down at the comment section. It's so painful. Look at how people had even paid tribute to him on social media as soon as he got married. Someone wrote this. SLM, that's the abbreviation of the Emir's son's name. He said, brother and sisters in Islam, I want to use this opportunity to present you my happiness to our beloved father, brother, mentor, Alhaji Basha Saidu Namaskar Saudana Kontagora. We wish you happy married life, long life and prosperity in this Ramadan. Say, though we have nothing to offer you but prayers, God will continue to guide you and your family. Rama. So you can see that nobody even envisaged or saw that this man was going to pass away after all the tributes they had paid to him shortly after he got married. And some people, after his passing, some people still went on social media to pen down a whole lot. But just this I would read out. It said, this is a great loss to the entire people of Kontagora and the Emirate Council. I pray that may Allah have mercy on his soul and may he provide him with the highest place in Jannah. May Allah also give the family the fortitude to bear this irreplaceable loss. This is what some people are still penning down. Someone said, my heartfelt condolences goes to the Kontagora Emirate and the Emir of Kontagora in particular over the unjust killing of his beloved son, Bishop Namaskar Saudana Kontagora, by unknown armed bandits at his farm along Kontagora Rijau Zuru Road. So you can see how people have really gone down to pen down a lot of things with the sad news that has just befallen them. You could see the last tribute that this person had penned down. He said, unjust killing of a beloved son. Because it's really unjust. What are you killing someone for? For no reason. You know, innocent people, you just go out there and attack innocent people, take their lives away from them. It's really, really painful and heartbreaking. Friends, this is a very painful incident that has happened, has affected the Emir of Kontagora, which is his own son, and also the entire Emirate Council as well. It's really sad to hear things like this happening. It's only God that will console his entire family, knowing that their son, who has done nothing wrong and who just started his family, has been taken away from. Once again, may God console his father, the Emir of Kontagora, his entire family, friends, well-wishers, and every other person that knew him. May God console them all. And most especially his wife, newly wedded wife, who is now a young widow. May God give her the strength and the courage through this very difficult time. Friends, please do not forget to hit on the like button, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.